Hello and welcome to the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System, the actual 12-week comprehensive results-oriented business mentoring program for language professionals. This is the welcome video for our private group, the private community, exclusively created for the paid members of the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System starting next week. So this is a video to welcome you guys in our Facebook community. Most probably, in order to be able to become part and members of this community, you must and you should have received already my third email where you get the invitation to join this private group only for the paid members of the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System or the Fully Booked Translator formula using LinkedIn. Okay, so we're going to work together for the upcoming 12 weeks. Yes, it's going to be an intensive program. Yes, we're going to meet on a weekly basis for the upcoming 12 weeks. And I really would like to express my gratitude for having you here. And I'm so excited to work with you for the upcoming weeks. I see some of you familiar faces from previous programs of mine, some new ones, but I'm so excited to help all of you, each of you, for so many different reasons that you have joined this program. So first of all, I would like to mention that we have our first session next week on Thursday, June 16th at 5 p.m. Central European Time. Make sure you have all of you filled in the onboarding form that you should have received through the second email of mine. So the second email, the one prior to the third email with the Facebook group invitation, should include and should you find there the actual onboarding form. So if you haven't yet filled that in, totally encourage you to go back to the second email you have received after you signed up, registered for this program, and to fill in this form where I actually ask you for your availability as well. So mark your calendars and make sure you join me live next Thursday. All the coaching sessions and the Q&A calls are going to take place on Zoom. So we're going to use this Facebook community to interact with each other, to share material, videos and recordings and the files, worksheets, complimentary sessions, anything here in the group. But the actual live coaching sessions are going to take place on Zoom. So first of all, I would like to ask you those 3 questions that you can find in the description box of this video. So I would really like to start with those questions, and I would really like to encourage you to use the thread below in our Facebook group, the exclusively created group for the paid members of the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System, and let us know in the comments. Tell us what you do or you want to do if you don't have yet your business created. Why did you join this specific 12-week business mentoring program, and what you hope to achieve during these 3 months that we're going to work together. So use the thread below, the comments, okay, in our Facebook group, and let me know your answers to these 3 questions. It's really important for me, and I really encourage you to answer those questions. First of all, because that way you let me know your background and your reasons why you joined this program. And it's really important for me just to adjust the actual content of our modules and coaching calls. And of course, it's a starting point of actually building our community. So it's really important for me, and I really encourage you to do so, to start getting to knowing with each other. It's really important. I have promised you an international community, which we are, and I would really like you to get to know each other. So the starting point would be by you introducing yourself and answering those 3 questions in the comments underneath this welcome video in our Facebook community. So secondly, I would really like to encourage you and actually let you know that I would really like to use this group in a personal, supportive, and interactive way. What does that mean? So we're going to use this group and share our personal information and business confidential, maybe also information. So please, everything that is said in this group, that stays in this group, and we share this information only to get support and interact with each other. Also, I would really suggest you to actually provide support and feedback to the other members, so as you to be able to receive feedback from the other members, apart from myself as well. It's a supportive community and, of course, interactive. So if you would like to receive support, please first give to the other members. Of course, you're encouraged as well to tag me anytime. So use the @ and my name to tag me, so I will receive notification. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And of course, use the hashtag ask, so as me to be able to review the previous posts of yours, the members in our community, and to be able to answer as soon as possible your questions in our Facebook community. So how the program works, here I have my notes, also not to miss anything. First of all, as I mentioned, this is a supportive community to give feedback and receive feedback. This is a supportive community complementary feature, okay, to the coaching calls that you're getting with me, because I would really like to give you access to me 24 hours, 7 days per week. So if you would like to ask me anything, don't hesitate to ask me anything in the group. Tag me, use the hashtag ask, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Apart from the actual live sessions that we are going to meet 1 hour per week, you can use this group to actually get access to me on a 24 hours, 7 days support. Of course, it's a community. Of course, it's an international community. I'm so happy again. We have so many communities from so many different destinations. Once again, so really encourage you to actually support each other, interact with each other, so as to create this international community network that I have promised to you. Then, of course, as I mentioned, the support 24 hours, 7 days. And of course, tag me again, use the tag @ and my name to tag me, and the hashtag ask. And of course, there's going to be a second video apart from this welcome video, where I will take you through the features of this group. I'm going to share my screen. I will explain you all the features that I'm just telling to you by sharing my screen and actually step by step show you how this group is going to work. So again, all the calls, the coaching calls and the Q&A calls are going to take place on Zoom. The Zoom link is going to be shared in the events section here in our group, but also you have received it in one of my 3 emails that I just mentioned. So visit your emails and you will find one Zoom link. This Zoom link will be the same for all the coaching and the Q&A calls, and totally suggest you to keep it in your calendar so as to get right away access to our coaching calls, okay, based on our schedule. So the calls are going to take on Zoom, but the recordings will remain here in the group. So you to get access right away after the call to the recordings, and also the actual recordings are going to stay at your disposal. You will get access to the recordings for a whole year through this private community Facebook group. Okay, again, if you would like to make the most out of this program, the 12-week comprehensive results-oriented business mentoring program, the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, where actually I have promised to you that you will become fully booked in less than 3 months. That's my promise, and you will leave this program by having a process in place and a system that will help you to become fully booked at any time in the future. Then the least that you can do is actually to join me live. So if you would like to make the most of this program, definitely join me live. That's 1 hour commitment of yours, 1 hour live session per week. That's the list. Those people that actually were able to reach the highest results, 5-figure months, or actually become fully booked before the program ends, were those that actually were attending the live sessions live at the moment that they were taking place with me. So that's the minimum that you can do. I totally recommend you. So the first thing that you can do, and of course there will be a second video where I will take you through all the features of this Facebook group, is actually to visit the events section. On the upper part of your Facebook group, you will find the tabs, where one of them is actually the events section. Click on the events section and you will find all the actual schedule of our upcoming calls. By clicking going, you're going to receive notifications. So definitely the first step is click going on those events so as you to receive notifications. Secondly, you can click on the event and enter the event area where you will see also details and the Zoom link. So in any case that you have missed the email or you have not noted down the actual Zoom link, instead of actually looking all the emails of yours or the notes of yours where you have noted down the Zoom link, visit the event section, and each of them will include the same Zoom link so as you to be able to access the actual live session with me right away. There are going to be 2 types of sessions, okay? And each of them will be, okay, after the one the other. So the first week, we're going to start with the coaching implementation session, where you will receive instructions of the next steps and what will be your homework, the assignments to complete. And the upcoming week's session is going to be the actual Q&A that mastermind session, where I will answer all of your questions regarding your business, okay, anything that you would like to ask me, but also you're going to receive feedback. So those Q&A sessions are really important. Apart from the fact that you can get to me, access directly and ask me anything, this is really important because I will be able to give you personalized feedback to your work. So I will show you how, and I will give you instructions how you're going to submit your work, okay, before the actual session. And I would definitely recommend you to do so if you would like to receive feedback on time and to remain at the same track with the rest of the participants. The least you can do is actually join me live to receive live feedback, okay? Personalized feedback to your results by homework or assignments. I mean, things that you can do for your business just to be prepared to become fully booked. That might be, for example, defining your ideal client, but actually also might be to create a prospect list, finding like 50 to 100 of your potential clients based on my instructions. So those assignments are practical things that will take you closer to achieving your goals, the goals that you have set, okay, prior to entering this program. So coaching calls, implementation calls with instructions, Q&A mastermind calls to answer all of your questions and actually to receive personalized feedback. So if you have any questions apart from the Q&A calls, you can use the group. As I already mentioned, use the hashtag ask, tag me, okay, if this is addressed to me, or actually you can start questions with the rest of the participants in the group. But definitely tag me if you would like me to see it first and to get back to you as soon as possible. So one way to ask me a question is the actual group in a written format. You use the hashtag ask, tag me, and then you can ask the question. If it's a more strategical question, which means that we need to discuss or might need feedback of yours in order to be able to answer that question, then definitely I recommend you to use the live sessions, okay? We're going to meet on a weekly basis, 1 hour per week. So there's enough, okay, frequency in between the sessions to ask me anything also during the live sessions. Definitely recommend you more strategical questions to be asked during the live sessions. A third way to ask me any kind of questions might be the email, but definitely the email is not the prior way to contact me. So definitely the primary way to contact me would be the group, okay, and the live sessions. And of course, as a secondary way of asking me things that you cannot share during the live sessions or you cannot share in the group, then yes, as an exception, I totally recommend you to use the email only as an exception and only for things that you cannot share publicly in the group. And of course, any tech-related issues, then definitely use the email so as my team and I to be able to support you as fast as we can. There is going to be a second video that I'm going to show you how to find it, okay? Media sections in the tab section of our group, videos, and then you will find the second video after the welcome video, where I will take you through all of those features that I'm just telling you so, okay? So don't worry. So what to expect the upcoming, okay, 12 weeks. Hourly live sessions on a weekly basis. We start with a coaching implementation session. We follow with a Q&A session, okay, next week. The third week, again, coaching session. The fourth week, again, the Q&A, okay, one after the other for the upcoming 12 weeks. International community, yes, we're going to meet people from all over the world, okay, most probably all over European countries. That's the majority for this round, but definitely recommend you to, in order to create that community, to share any successes, insights, to ask any questions, and to contribute to discussions, answer other people's questions, just to receive feedback and also to receive answers to your own questions. And of course, personalized feedback. If I can say one of the best benefits of this program, and one of the reasons why I don't call it a course, but I actually call it an implementation program and a mentoring business coaching program, is the reason that you're going to receive personalized feedback. I'm not only going to describe you what to do next and you're alone, doing things alone. No, we're going to implement together, and that's why we're going to have on a bi-weekly basis the Q&A calls, because you are going to receive personalized feedback to your work. You are not alone. The upcoming 12 weeks, I'm going to be next to you, and you're going to receive as much support as you need so as to be able to achieve your goals and see the results that you wish with your marketing efforts. And of course, you will have the support of the whole community that you will see yourself. It's very encouraging and motivational, okay, to have it along with you for the upcoming 12 weeks. And the last thing that I really find also very, very important, and I'm so proud that I have created this program and I find it so unique, is the one-to-one accountability. Even if it's a group program, even if we're going all of us to work like in a group, and the coaching calls are going to be coaching group calls. The accountability you're going to receive is going to be personalized. And how this is going to happen? Of course, by attending live, you will get personalized support. I'm going to answer all of your personal questions, okay, personalized to your own business model, to your own career path. So don't worry, accountability is going to be personalized. And of course, you are going to receive an accountability form that I have created, okay, based on my experience for this particular program, where you're going to receive it after the coaching calls. One email with one accountability link survey form, where I'm going to ask you for your progress. And for me, it's really important also for you to be able to monitor your progress. You have made an investment, which I really understand and appreciate, and I'm really grateful that you made so. But for me, I'm really there next to you to actually make sure that you will make the most out of this program and you will be able to succeed, okay? So the least I can do is actually to be accountable for your progress and your success. And one way will be these accountability forms that you're going to receive, okay, online via email. And I will encourage you to answer them on a bi-weekly basis, so as you to be able to be accountable for your own progress, myself and also you. Also, your answers, okay, to this form will help me to see, okay, your progress and to realize what will be the next steps in the program. So if I'm going too fast, okay, or if I'm going too slow, I will be able to adjust the content based on your progress. So it's really, really important for me to actually fill in that form on a bi-weekly basis, okay? You have 15 days, enough time to actually fill in those forms. So that is the last thing I would like to mention. Everything that will happen in this group is private, okay? You have all of you have agreed with my confidentiality, okay, terms in my agreement before you actually signed in this program. So don't worry about confidentiality. And apart from that, I would really like to mention, I already mentioned that previously, but I would really like to highlight that the program, the active part, is for 3 months. So you will get my support actively for 3 months. But the actual content, the recordings, the conversations, and the material I'm going to share with you in this group will remain at your disposal for a whole year. You get annual access to the material of this program. How amazing is that? So once again, welcome to this amazing group. This is a complimentary feature, okay, to the actual coaching sessions that are going to take place. Only the coaching calls and the Q&A calls are going to take place on Zoom, and the recordings will remain and will be broadcasted here in the group. So you need to join me on Zoom for the live sessions, but everything else apart from the live sessions will take place here in this group, okay? Questions asked in a written format, discussions with the rest of the participants, networking with the community, accountability, the files, the worksheets, extra video trainings, everything will be gathered here. And please, I recommend you, after watching this video, after replying to the 3 questions that I have said in the description box, definitely, before you leave this video, use the comments below to answer these 3 questions: what you do or what you would like to do, why did you join this program, and what do you expect, okay, to actually achieve with this program. And what's the second video, where I'm going to take you through to the actual tech features of this group. I will share my screen. I will take you step by step, so as you to be able to make the most actually out of this Facebook group as well. So welcome once again, the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, the fully booked translator formula using LinkedIn. 12-week comprehensive results-oriented business mentoring program starts next week. Our first session is on Thursday, June 16th. Can't wait to see you there live. Make sure, okay, you've answered these 3 questions, and then watch video 2 you'll find in the video section. See you in our group. Bye-bye for now.